Now for the leg pull circumduction, of course you do an exam on somebody first to make sure, like if you had a positive straight leg raise, you wouldn't be going this way with him, that kind of thing. You might have neural tension, that's not a problem, but a positive straight leg raise, Lasag's type, you want to watch. Now I find most people are tight in the hamstrings, gastrocs, Achilles tendon, so I add some dorsiflexion. So I'm grasping the foot, adding some dorsiflexion. Traction through the leg. Here's too much traction. Whole body's moving, see? I want just enough traction that I feel it coming up through the foot. Let me know when you feel some pull coming through the back of the leg. I'm going to bring your foot out. Just go with it. Now I'll take him through a circumduction motion. You might want to put your hand on your belly so don't squish it. Take him through a circumduction where I start to feel tension, like here I feel more tension in his adductors. If I keep going, see the other leg moves? I went past the restriction. Feel the inner thigh stretch a little? Yes. And he could breathe with that. All of these is breathing into the belly. And I would hold that point where he has that tension for about 90 seconds to 2 minutes till it relaxes. Again, I'm going through this quickly for demo purposes. Come up to the next level. If it was too much at the knee, I could get a little break at the knee behind here. I have my thumb behind his knee. If I wanted more hamstring stretch, let the knee be straight. So it's really a matter of what you want to work on. If it's gastrocs, I want to dorsiflex his foot here. Okay? Coming up. Now, I like to add to these a little extra component. For those of you who are familiar with contract, relax, PNF, or muscle energy, you can add that to the myofascial. So feel the pull coming through. I want you to push your foot toward my body, lightly. Push, push, push. 1, 2, 3, and relax. So I'll often add the PNF stretch to it and then come up more into the range of motion. So I'd stop anywhere along that range of circumduction where he's tight, gradually crossing the body. Now you're going to feel tightness coming in through the side of the hip, back of the hip. Let this drop. And now if you wanted more traction and the table's too high, you could stand up on a stool. If you had an electric table, lower the table, give you more leverage. I could get back into that dorsiflexion if that's what I really want to work on, versus if his IT band is tight, straighter knee. If I want to work more on the hip, I could let him flex his knee a little. You could really play with what you're doing here. How's that for you? Not tight like the arm. Different if I hold from here, though. You don't feel any change with the ankle? Not tight in his Achilles, as most people are. So I'd stop anywhere, like if he had IT band tension, piriformis syndrome. When you're coming across the body this way, you get some nice stretch for those lateral hamstrings, the IT band, piriformis. I could add the dorsiflexion just using my forearm here. I could add some traction. If I'm standing back here, I could get more of a traction stretch if I want. Somebody with sciatica might say, yeah, I could feel that tingling going down my leg, or IT band. They say, wow, this is really rip-roaring tight. If so, I could say, push your leg up to the ceiling. Push up into my hand. Hold it 1, 2, 3, relax, and let it go. And stretch. And you just meet the barrier anywhere he has a barrier in that range of motion. If I wanted to focus really more on piriformis, I might get the IT band out of it here and just work with that adduction across the hip. Feel more the back of the hip now. And gradually coming down into extension, adduction, and internal rotation. So you're going through both extremes of range of motion using the circumduction.